There we go. Now I can set back my levels when I don't want to anymore. I mean, it'd be good for getting all the rest of the classes unlocked for every other character, but that's something we're going to do off screen. You can say your hero successful menus. Oh, okay. Usable soul fighter only. Well, thanks. I'm so glad that they still managed to have this be an unlockable thing if you don't have these token amiibo, which is how you would get this normally.
We have to keep track of our progress. As the morning sun rises, my lingering memories fade. I no longer see your silhouette. It's too far gone into the haze. But hey, it's all right. I won't forget you. Not until we can meet again. I swear it.
Oh. It's just a potential design, but man. Alright. This is important. What's carried over into New Game Plus? Complete the game to unlock New Game Plus, a mode which lets you start the game from the beginning while with changing the character growth, so just like the save file. Change text and interacting will have to be unlocked by progressing the story as normal. Tutorial notification tips will be removed, but you still be able to read all the tips. You get to be able to keep your full inventory as recorded in your save data, but all the key items will be reset, with the exception of origin swords, the outer flow, and knob-on coins. The outer flow, what now? Unique monsters that became greatest will all be revived. Beat them again to see the records from your first playthrough. Obtained soul hacker arts and skills will all be kept intact. Alright, that's good to know. But of course, what would this Xenoblade game be without its post game? Because these two weren't here before. Let's say we go pay them a visit. Hey everybody, the Great Pikmin 679 here, and welcome back to Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles 3. God, I love this game so much! God, I could... God, I'm recording this right after we beat the final boss and stuff, but god freaking dang, I'm still getting over some things that were revealed in like the previous episode. But yes, we've now entered the post game of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 after taking down Zed and Mobius in its entirety. Of course, we're back to a time before we took on Zed and the final boss. We took on Zed, but details. So let's go on 6 feet. 4 million. And for the split moment of saving Nia, screw me. Oh, how long were you hiding in there? But yes, now in the post game, we can now recruit Nia and Melian. And goddammit, I love my waifus. Oh wait, I'm just now noticing this. That central thing in the middle. I don't know if it's just me, but it feels very similar to Poppy Buster from one of the Xenoblade 2's DLCs. And so that's clever. That's freaking clever.
Huh? Where's the queen? Maybe she isn't there. But where is she then? Ya da 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 da.
Oh my god.
Da 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 da.
Huh?
Hi, my wife.
haven't worn this for a while. Still looks pretty natty though, eh, Nia, old fox?
I just realised he has both those black stockings for the DLC outfit, I think.
To get around to those bloody formal duds. One false step and you fall flat on your face.
Ouch.
I finally feel like I can be myself. Really cut loose, I love it.
And wait for the reveal.
Oh!
Alright, we're here.
What are you guys doing here?
We just, what are you?
Majesty, your clothes.
Wait, just hang on. Give me a second here, alright? Well met, all of you. Please accept my
Does he really have to keep up with the formality at this point? It's already broken.
I can offer you only a simple welcome today. But do please make yourselves comfortable.
Yeah, Nia, I'm going to say, I don't think your accent's working.
Is something the matter?
Don't do that sassy pose, girl.
Doesn't it wear on you? Acting like that.
What?
Noah?
No, it's perfectly fine. Dispense with such concerns. Pray, let not my regal status prohibit you from presenting your inquiries. Please, speak your minds.
What? Why, on the other hand, I fucking love it.
Alright, well, here's a question. What's that get-up all about?
Yes. Perhaps you would find my clothes rather curious.
I mean, if you don't want to talk about it, that's cool. No sweat.
Oh. No, it's nothing like that. Before, I told you all how the world was once divided into two, if you recall.
Yes, you told us when we first met. How could we forget that, Your Majesty?
These clothes belong to that era, when the worlds were two, unmingled. These raiments were created specially for me in that older realm.
So they're from your old world, Majesty?
Right. I suppose you could call it a keepsake of my motherland, if you like.
Motherland? Can you explain that word, please?
The place of my coming into existence in the world, of my infancy and upbringing. We called that our motherland.
I mean, your birth is a little bit different, but I'm not gonna play Xenoblade.
Your Majesty's motherland. What kind of place could it have been?
Are you interested, Noah?
I am. The subject seems so huge I can scarcely begin to imagine it. If it please you, I'd love to hear more about your world, Your Majesty.
Certainly. I'd be happy to. Well, to begin with, I ought to explain... Actually, now that I think it over,
Huh?
if I were to tell you the whole of the story, a full day and night might not suffice, I fear.
Oh, yeah, right.
In fact, I'm certain of it.
Oh, I see. Then I'm sorry to have made such an unreasonable demand of you. Well, maybe another time then.
Even then, surely you have important matters you ought to be taking care of. It won't do for me to detain you here.
Huh? Well, I suppose so, but...
Therefore, let us go forth together.
Yes, Your Majesty, as you wish. Wait.
Wait.
Forgive me, Your Majesty. I don't think we quite heard right.
I mean to say that I will accompany you on your travels. That way, I'll be able to continue my tales. Night and day, every day if needs be. I mean, that is not to imply that being cooped up here the whole time is as lonesome as it is tedious.
Not to mention being in Sky, well, I'm actually rather afraid to find why do you have to pick a place so high in Sky, Nia?
Or that I'm well pleased with myself for inventing an elegant, way-sneaky excuse to get out. It's nothing like that at all. Please do not misinterpret it this.
No one was saying that anyway.
I suppose it may be a bit much, eh?
We weren't saying that either.
All right then, it's decided. A deal, shall we say?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Ah, yes!
That's my wife! That's my wife!
Okay then. We humbly beg your grace, your majesty, or was that respectfully?
Oh, come now. No need for such formality. I ask only for your kind support, Noah. Oh, and from now on, I'd like you to address me simply as Nia. From now on, I'll be just another one of your ordinary fellow traveling folk.
You know, just ignore the possible fact that you could possibly make me travel you to my own castle and all that. Just ignore that. And discover special events across the world. Oh, I think it will.
Oh, it's been so flippin' long! What I mean to say is... Oh, forget it.
I am recording that. I am recording that. I am double recording that. The strongest of the healer classes, able to support the entire party. Heals allies by dealing damage, defense and blowing damage to enemies. That's my wife. Special settings backgrounds. I don't know why immediately that just went up to me. It's now it is. Where is it? Where's it saying? Audio. The usual battle music we play by special tracks too. Ooh, she's not too bad in that actually. Granted, I guess it's only the almond. Top half of the that seed in there, but you know, this is fine.
Healing to me.
Okay, well I guess if we're going to have that, I guess I'm gonna have Senna go back to her original class and walk in that. Again, I'll say it again. Xenoblade Chronicles part of it.
Nia? Everything all right?
This place you call Mactha Wildwood. Do you know anything about all the ruins and things scattered around here?
No, to tell the truth.
I never paid them any mind, I guess. But now you mention them, they do seem pretty weird. Oh. Hey, is this also related to stuff from your old world? Yeah?
Pretty much.
That's a good guess, Senna. Not quite right, but you aren't far off.
Please, explain.
All right, I will. This is probably something you ought to know about. I told you before about Ionios' creation, right? Well, what I'm about to talk about goes back much further into the past than that.
You mean when the worlds were one?
The people of that time had access to absolute power, using it to create and enjoy a flourishing civilization. But in the end, they started to fight each other for control over that very power. And because of that, the power became a calamity and ripped the world in two. What we're looking at now is the remnants of the destruction that humanity has wrought. So the true meaning of all this ruin is to stand as a monument to the history that created this world.
If you really think about it, we human beings are the cause of all of it.
Yeah, basically. We're not a good species.
I don't get it. Why fight till everything burns?
Because some people are like that.
The answer is because they were afraid.
That's also a possible answer.
Afraid of what?
Afraid of ending. All life, all civilizations and cultures, everything comes to an end in time.
You know what I just realized? Not entirely related to this, by the way. Mia's cool crystals up there, facing, looking straight up, while Mia's just pointing downwards. I mean, yeah, kinda have to tell the difference between one go-bodied flesh eater girl to another, but I don't know. It took me way too long to realize that fact.
Of course, humans are part of the world too. We can't escape that rule either. But people never stop looking for a way, even if it means going beyond the rules. Eternity. That's what they were searching for.
Eternity.
If the present moment carries on forever, then the end will never come. That's eternity. With that, the miserable decay that you're looking at now would never come to pass. I think you probably all know the rest of the story already. Why this world that we're in now is called Ionios, the realm of eternity.
Zed also wants eternity, just as the people did back then.
But, I mean, even though they were longing for eternity, to sacrifice so many lives to achieve it, it's not... It can't be right.
I agree. We might get hurt, and someday we'll be gone. But we have to keep moving forward in spite of all that. That's what it means to live, right, Nia?
Yes, exactly right. That must be clear to you all now. You should hold on to that vision of life. Cherish it as you go forward. Keep that in your heart so that you never repeat the mistakes of the past.
Nia's memories, 1 of 1. I have a sneaking suspicion. Just because this is part of OC and ethereal, might be a hiding spot where a Christian could possibly be and explore the ruins. It could just possibly be ethereal, man, as I have not explored this entire map, and I probably should have.
Haven't been here for a while.
I can't wait to see the look on Gondor's face when she sees you.
Gondor.
Oh, what do you plonkers want now?
Hey, come on. Don't be like that. We're just here to say hi.
Huh? What's that? You got time on your hands, have you?
Yes, I do.
Huh? Why? If it isn't...
I believe this is the first time we speak directly, isn't it, Gondor?
Can someone tell me what the hell's going on? What's the Queen of Agnus doing here? Oh, hang on. I suppose we are in Agnus Castle right now. So, maybe it's not so weird to see you here.
What? The Queen can't visit her own castle of all places? Come on, Gondor, you silly girl.
But what I don't get is, why does the Queen of Agnus seem to know about me?
That's... Well, it's a long story. The Vandham name, and those that bear it, have a deep meaning for me.
So that's where the Vandam name came from, and from Zero and you. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
You mean my family?
I mean, I basically knew it from the beginning, since like the 4th episode, since those names had to appear, but still.
In the past, we were saved by a man called Vandham. He taught us a lot about life, and what it was we were called to do. It's no exaggeration to say that without him, there would be no me.
Huh? A real deep connection between Nia and Gondor's fam. Spooky.
Must boop.
The memories of it are all but lost now. These were events of the distant past.
I mean, I can still record them, and I can still vividly recall. Please iterate.
Oh. More to the point. Seems you dags have gotten pretty used to chumming up with royalty. Like it's no big thing.
I mean, come on, Nia is my wife.
Well, Nia asked us to treat her that way. Like another one of the gang.
Come on, Gondor. Surely you more than anyone wouldn't expect us to mince our words around Nia.
Wind your neck in, will ya? Nothing wrong with how I talk.
Oh, you're so bold and unabashed. I simply adore it.
I suppose I am.
I mean, you've passed through the conflict with the false queen, maintained order in the castle. There are a lot of things that came about because of your blood, sweat, and tears, Gondor.
Huh? Well, that's a real heck of a compliment. Too much for the likes of me, maybe, Madge. All I reckon we really did was set a few boundaries to stop things going daft. I don't have a clue about your Agnian folks, though.
You're just being humble, Gondor. Please, there's no need for it. It's not easy to earn people's trust, to maintain the balance, and you do all that while still remaining natural, unadulterated Gondor.
Oi! I'm basically an adult. I'm almost...
Nah, forget it.
Condor, you really soften up when you get a few kind words, don't you?
Huh? Who you calling soft?
I hope Agnus can count on your continued support.
I mean, what I'd really like to be saying right now is bite me.
I mean, it's a cat. She's a cat.
But since I've got a real deal queen going to all the trouble of asking me, I guess I've got to at least consider the request a bit.
From the bottom of my heart, thank you, Gondor. As the nominal lady of Agnus Castle, I bestow upon you my sincere admiration for fulfilling the...
Hey! Whoa! Enough already! It's like you want to make me squirm.
Ah, there's our Gondor.
Just shut up, will you? We're done talking about me, alright? You Ouroboros assholes, mind your own beeswax, alright? I better not hear you've been holding the queen back.
I mean, we haven't seen no one about. Oh, technically, you know.
You're a real goofy bunch, aren't you? Just being around you counts as a hazard.
Pot calling the kettle black much there, Gondor love?
204. Okay, but where next though? Because like I assume my Connor sword has to be familiar without a shadow of a doubt. Man, I just figured Doris as hell. You know, Castle were talking about my Connor sword. Castle is getting that the end of the world is approaching. As I do. The cavity.
We've never been here before.
What's up? Okay, what is these dangers on zone? This is a level 80 zone. I suppose the few levels I got from Z would help me in being at least capable of this area, right?
Ah, the scent of Sophronia. This takes me back.
Takes you back? You mean you know what this is?
Yes, of course. Sophronia trees used to grow in the world that I came from, you see.
Wait, this is Xenoblade 2's music.
Huh? For real?
So that's where Sophronia trees come from. Who'd have guessed?
That's not all. What you call the Urian Mountains came from my world too.
So she does acknowledge it. Jamie, it's over nice if you would have found us a large tuna. And I made an ass of yourself.
Seriously? I always thought they were funny-shaped mountains.
I mean, now they're mountains. Back then, they weren't so picturesque.
Are there more places like this? Stuff that we don't know the true origin of?
I mean, sword.
Actually, yes. In fact, I dare say, pretty much everywhere you've seen till now.
Makes sense. If you hadn't been here, we'd have just walked right past like it was no big thing.
I mean, we didn't explore it, though. Of course we walked right past it like it was no big thing.
I suppose it's good for you all to know about how things were in the old world. Well, now you've got all this new perspective, why not have a look back at the path you've already traced?
Looking back at where we came from. That could be a really valuable experience.
Yes. Please, give it some thought. The path that you're on now will lead you to the future that you've dreamed of.
We have one. Just need to find out where that last memory is. Where's that damn fool's memory? Oh, nope. Yeah, definitely is.
Your Majesty, there you you are.
I need to stop second guessing myself.
Please, it's Nia. You aren't used to it yet, are you?
I'm sorry, you're... Please forgive me. It's just...
It's fine. I may have taken my teasing a step too far there.
I hope what I'm about to say doesn't come out the wrong way, but...
Yes?
It's just... You're our queen. We believed you were the one that gave us all life, and that we'd return to you in the end. You were like this awesome being high above. None of us could even dream of talking to you. And now you're just traveling along with us and chatting like it's an everyday thing. It's just really bizarre to me somehow. Like things have been switched around. It still feels a little strange.
I mean, given that she's locked away from that, he is just being on a lonesome, ignoring the fact that those watching this probably might not have seen the ending in the previous episode. Hint, hint, wink, wink, go watch.
Could it be that it just hasn't sunk in yet? I see. Well, it's the same for me.
What?
I'm sure I've told you this before, but please indulge me. While I was asleep in the Cloud Keep, I was getting information about what was happening in the world. So I knew long before that you were not M, but an independent being called Mio. But it was nothing more than information. I wanted to truly know you more than anyone else. But I couldn't touch you, couldn't make contact. I felt so close to you, but you were still this distant, far-off thing. It was so frustrating. But right now, you're so close, I can reach out and touch you, speak with you even. I never thought the day would come. It's a truly strange feeling.
It's the same for me.
Indeed. It's amazing, really, the way things worked out, don't you think?
For sure. If I hadn't become Ouroboros, I'd never have had the chance to meet you, Nia. Sometimes a small pebble starts the avalanche, which changes your whole future. Don't you think?
No, I don't think you can put it all down to chance.
Huh? What do you mean?
I think we met because we were supposed to, Mio. It was meant to be. Because, to me, you're...
Hey! Mio! Nia! We're heading out soon, guys. Get a move on or you'll get left behind.
Okay, we're coming! Shall we go join the others?
Sure. Let's do that. Mio?
Yes?
I'm really glad we got to talk like this.
Yeah, me too. Nia.
Okay, so what we got next? Good question. Nia, anywhere you don't want to go? Huh? You're asking me. Right, if there's something you've been wanting to do or see, please let us know. Oh, but, I mean, wherever you're headed, it's fine by me. Come on, Nia, speak your mind. After all, we've been dragging you out all over the shop. Time for you to choose our next move. It's really kind of you want to say that. Much appreciated. But, actually, what I said before, I really meant it. Wherever you go, I will follow. Is that right? Yes, that's right. Traveling together with you, even if we're not headed anywhere in particular, well, that's more than enough fun for me. Huh. Okay, well, whatever. If that's what Nia wants, then so be it. There's only these times such a destination right now. Why don't we all just think it over for a while? Yes, I'll give it some consideration then. Still not using the hot things. Still not use the hot things.
Fight with focus. Show us what you got. Make this quick.
Can't let you fill me up, Noah.
Redeeming Blue. Overboard!
Bubbles!
Extra. Points on this. Come here. I got
And then they attack it with the swords, oh my god.
Decent, right?
And this is gonna bother the hell out of me. It's just how do I do this?
Anytime you want. Oh, playtime's over.
I used my thinking muscles for this one.
90% chance to revive on down party members? Damn, my wife really is the best. Not that it matters, but I want to see the animation. Reactivates all characters except self and hero completes in order. Interesting. So like, if I did these, or say if I did Noah and maybe stand over to get a bit closer, that finishes off in the end. It reactivates all of them? I don't know if I'm gonna try that. Instead of speculating, I could just do.
Time for the big one. Redemption. Get ready.
Ooh. It does! Oh my god, that's so cool!
This should be our plan of attack.
Oh, this is so good. Drifting Soul Rats? Is that Drifting Souls? Absolutely. Now I'm heckin' curious. Murder Knuckle. No, that is the better for Drifting Souls. It's the Drifting Souls remix. Oh my god. It's a much cheaper version of Drifting Souls. Holy moly.
It means there were no holes in my strategies.
Okay, I have to know. I can actually grind silver coins off screen and then get to the Ascension quest later. I have to know. I have to know what the special song from it is. After comes the castle.